Hello, and welcome to our team's presentation on SQL trigger commands and the use of SQL as a programming language. Here is a list of the 4 members on our team: Conor Whooley, Adam K. Schmidt, Amy Kelly, and Leonie Buckley. We all compiled a list of bookmarks which helps identify useful resources concerning SQL. Conor Whooley also put together the template for the presentation, and Amy Kelly did the voiceover. Our team will focus on 5 different bookmarks in our presentation today. The first bookmark is about the history of SQL and the Oracle database SQL language reference. In June 1970, Edgar Frank Ted Codd published a paper, A Relational Model of Data for Large Shared Databanks. Then IBM developed a language, Structured English Query Language, also known as SQL, to use Codd's model. Now, Codd's model is accepted as the definitive model for relational database management systems. In 1989, Relational Software Inc., now Oracle, introduced the first commercially available implementation of SQL. This resource also gives information on the basic functions in SQL. For instance, we use the select command to choose the information we want from a table. This example selects all the store names from the table store information. We can also use the where clause to filter the result set based on certain conditions. This example selects all stores with sales above $1,000 from the table store information. While the select keyword allows us to grab all information from a column on a table, this could lead to redundancy. Lastly, the distinct command allows you to only select distinct elements. This example selects only distinct store names from the table's store information. The second bookmark provides a thorough guide to control flow syntax in Oracle and provides examples of how to implement the various commands along with reasons for doing so. It introduces the if statement, the case statement, the for loop, all critical ways of using SQL as a programming language. Shown here is a collection of the basic syntax required to use these SQL commands. Bookmark number 3 is on the subject of using SQL in application programs and is a resource from Helsinki University. The article discusses the limits of SQL, SQL in application programs, embedded SQL, and application programming interfaces. It was chosen as one of the bookmarks as it provides numerous diagrams which help in the understanding of the concepts discussed. It also provides a variety of examples which will minimize the difficulty in trying to apply the information. Bookmark number 4 is a documentation from Microsoft on the create trigger command. It specifies the parameters of the function and lays out the results of events such as delete trigger or insert trigger. It also provides a simple example of applying triggers and links to documentation for other similar functions. The 5th and final bookmark has the title Overview of SQL Server Database Triggers. The article provides an overview of triggers and their uses, and it gives information on syntax and procedure as well as an example. It also demonstrates good practice when applying triggers. This URL was chosen because it gives a very clear and understandable description of how triggers work. In addition, it gives a visual aid to its explanation through the diagram. Critically, it gives an example of the concept working in practice, which is vital when learning almost any kind of programming. And so, we've now reached the end of our presentation. Thank you for listening, and have a good evening.